Okay, so there's been a rather disturbing development in the Derek Chauvin trial, and it all comes down to this picture of a juror named Brandon Mitchell. You can see him wearing a shirt that says, "Get your knee off our necks," and BLM, and also wearing a Black Lives Matter hat. The photo was taken at an event to commemorate Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech this past August in D.C. So here's the problem. As part of jury selection, he was asked questions about attending demonstrations or marches against police brutality. He answered no to those questions and has defended his participation, saying it was related to MLK's March on Washington, not about George Floyd's death. Mitchell also says he does not recall wearing or owning the shirt. Some say Derek Chauvin can point to the picture to argue he was denied his right to an impartial jury and may be grounds for an appeal or even overturning the case. Tori, what do you make of this development?
It's not good, Sam. It's very bad to lie to a judge. And if people are questioning what the actual questions to the jury was, one was about, did you ever protest for George Floyd in Minneapolis? But there was a second question that I need you to know. It says, other than what you have already described, have you or anyone close to you participated in protests about police use of force or police brutality? He said no to that. Well, the problem is when you have a shirt that says, "Get off our necks," that is so directly related to George Floyd, it's going to be hard to argue that that wasn't lying to the judge. And I don't want this to be true. But if he did lie, that can be a mistrial, that can go to appeal, and he can be put away for perjury since that's under oath. It doesn't look good.
Tori, can I ask you, I mean, obviously your father has a background in law. Would this be up to the judge's discretion in terms of an appeal? Because I'm assuming there's a lot of nuance, because I listened to the longer form interview that he gave. It was about 27 minutes, and he said he was at a rally where, yes, there was BLM and George Floyd discussions going on, but it was about getting out the vote because people didn't just want to complain, they wanted to be proactive. So would that be enough nuance for a judge to potentially not hear this appeal because of that?
Well, an appellate court is the one that accepts whether or not they hear the appeal. A judge can maybe order a mistrial. Here's the problem, though. The shirt had MLK on it. He was at an MLK rally. All of that can be argued. It's the phrase for me that says, "Get off our necks." That's a very specific phrase that came out of the George Floyd protest about police brutality, and he should have brought it up, in my opinion. I wish and hope this doesn't do anything, but it's not great.